What's going on, you beautiful people? How y'all doing today? See who we got. We got Hindsight. We got Hippie Grandma, Rhonda Rodriguez, Striker Force, Angel, Nanny 423. There's Days. Hey, Days. Cool Gamer, Rocket Queen, Robert's Girl, Sluggy Sleuth. Hey, Sluggy, how are you? How are y'all doing today? Hope y'all are doing fine. Hope y'all had a good day. Hope y'all didn't burn up too bad. Yeah, I know. Hope it wasn't too hot because it was hot as shit around here. It was hot, hot, hot. Missy Jessie, how are you? Hope you all are doing great and wonderful. Yeah, your weather's my weather. I forgot about that. Sorry about that day. It is, ain't it? All right, I figured I'd read a little more in this book. Uh, let's see. I don't forgot where I stopped at. Let's see here. I found it. Thank you, Messy Jesse. Y'all hit that like on the way in. I forgot about that. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I went by where I think you live today, going to work this morning, and going to the doctor for my doctor's appointment. So I forgot about that. Keep forgetting that you're closer by. But we'll read some more in this book, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it. How's that sound, guys? Because I'm sure y'all are interested in this book just like I am. I mean, to see what all it says and everything. Okay. You work today, Dazed? I hear you. All right. Well, just listen then. Says this is an archived letter of the information and the article may be outdated. Please look at the timestamp on the story to see when it was last updated. It says Hawkins County, Tennessee, WJHL, Candace Bly, the mother of missing Rogersville 5-year-old Summer Wells, says a lot is on her mind as the 2-week mark of her daughter's disappearance passes by. So this was the no, Messy Jessie, Dazed. She lives close to us, like real close to us. So this article that he put in here was about 2 weeks after Summer had went missing. Bly told News Channel 11 in an exclusive interview on Monday that she is certain Summer did not wander away from the home and suspects she was taken. She was joined by her husband and Summer's father, Donald Well. I know she didn't walk away from this property by herself or off this yard. I feel in my heart that somebody has come up here and took her, has lured her away from here. Bly went into detail, remembering the evening of Summer's disappearance. She recounted planting flowers with her own mother in Summer. Me and my mother and her were planting flowers, and we went in after we got done washing our hands, and she got a piece of candy from Grandma. And she wanted to go back over and see her brothers. I said, okay. And I walked her all the way over to the porch, and I watched her walk into the kitchen where the boys were watching TV. Bly said she told the boys to watch Summer until she returned. Hey, Luna. Bly said she was back within 2 minutes and asked where Summer was. They said she went downstairs, Mom, to play with her toys in the playroom, Bly recounted. According to Bly, she yelled downstairs for Summer but heard no response, which was unusual because she always answers me. And so I went down there to check, and she was nowhere in sight. She was just gone. Audio samplings from emergency scanner traffic on June 15th, the night of Summer's disappearance, captured personnel saying that Bly had gone for a walk. Below is a transcript of the audio as authorities were called to Summer's house on Ben Hill Road, courtesy of Broadcastify. You be en route to 110 Ben Hill Road off Beach Creek. It will be the first resident on your right in reference to a missing 4-year-old. The parents have called in and advised that the mother had went for a walk, came home, and now they can't find her. They've been yelling for her. She's been gone for about 10 minutes now. Authorities later learned that Summer was, in fact, 5 years old. Bly told News Channel 11 on Monday, June 28th, that she does not go on walks near their home. I don't go on walks around here or runs because I'm scared of the bears and snakes, or even the coyotes that are around, she said. Wells said he is not sure why authorities thought Bly had been on a walk. Hey, Truth Seeker. Bly said she is hopeful for her daughter's safe return as search efforts continue for Summer. Whoever has my daughter, I hope and pray that they have not harmed her and they bring her back to us safe and sound, Bly said. On Saturday, June 16th, the TBI said they were seeking the driver of a red maroon Toyota Tacoma who could be a potential witness in the case of Summer's disappearance. Bly told News Channel Live that the vehicle is a mystery to her. It's really strange that I've never seen this truck, and I've never heard of this until just recently, Bly said. But I wish they would come forward and explain themselves. If you're not a suspect, at least come forward and say what you've seen. Throughout the search for Summer, community members have wondered why Summer's hair was as short as it was. According to Bly and Wells, the hairstyle was Summer's choice. She was a tomboy. I shaved my head. She wanted to have her shaved like me and the boys did. She tried to shave her head, Wells said. She tried to make it. I think you can see it on some of the pictures, and it was getting out of control. So we decided to shave her head off and let it grow back long. Pac-Man! Incident Commander Tom Cooper of the Churchill Rescue Squad announced on Sunday, June 27th, that crews would be scaling back operations to find Summer, citing mental and physical exhaustion among the more than 120 agencies participating in the effort. Well, I knew right away that she was abducted, Wells said. I knew that right away, and that's why I told them from the beginning, but they have to go through their investigation. We have to do one step at a time, I guess. But I'm sorry that they had to spend so many man hours in these woods and everything. Wells also said he wished there was a way investigators could search neighbors' homes and obtain search warrants if the residents were not willing to allow them. Wells expressed thanks to community members that have offered a reward for information leading to Summers' return. Summers' parents also said that despite the comments and posts on social media, they are choosing to focus on the supportive people around them. Hey, Wild Angel, there's always going to be haters, and there's always going to be that way in this world. Wells said, "We'll just want to focus on the good friends and Christian people that are trying to help us and praying for us and praying for Summer. And we thank them from the bottom of our heart. And that's the kind of people we try to relate with and socialize with. So we don't know anything about, no red truck. We hardly know any of our neighbors. Because we just try to be around good people. We do have people in this area, we found out since this has all happened. I got some real good neighbors and good folks everywhere. The most important thing is to bring Summer home," Bly said. Bly also addressed rumors on social media regarding Wells and the rest of the family. Unicorn One, it's good to see you. Mama P.I., Lindley. I'm sorry that you feel this way about us, but we love our children with everything we have. We never went away. We never went without our children. We never went without thanks to Summer's daddy and my husband. Bly said he always provided for us and worked as much as he could and can and still is. I'm sorry you guys feel that way, but that's my baby, and nobody would ever treat her like that as long as I was around, ever. Thank you, Unicorn. But let's see. Summer's parents say she loves to dance with Wells. She says, "Daddy, hold my hand so I can twirl," and she would. She would like to twirl and twirl and twirl till my arms got tired. I put out there that one of Summer's favorite songs was Godzilla, and they say, jumping all over me about the past tense was, well, I'm sorry about that. Blind Wills also said Summer loved the movie Frozen and to pretend to be Princess Elsa. They also said she looked up to their friend Robin, whom they attended church services with. According to Summer's parents, she is a tomboy and very much the boss of her older brothers. Should give them a run for their money every day. BM, Digger Duck. Hey, Digger Duck. Let's see. And there was times, we would be, that our boys are like, don't do this and don't do that. And the next thing you know, a stick would come up and just whap them. And we'd be like, Summer, don't do that. Summer was the boss of the family, said Bly. They'd get more out of it. They'd get more out of line, and she'd put them in line. Well, that's good to hear, Digger. I'm glad. While her parents said Summer loved to play princess, they also emphasized on how much she liked to get dirty. She loved to play in the mud, in the water, swing on the swing, and enjoy dirt, Bly said. Some parents say she was not in school yet, but they had planned to start her this year. Babe, can you put the post in where the for the email for the music for Friday night? Bly said all three of Summer's brothers, Josie, 14, Wyatt, 11, and Waylon, 9, the youngest, is having the toughest time. Hold on a minute, guys, and I'll go get it right quick. Yes, there it is. There it is, True Seeker. And it is also up at the top. I pinned it to the top. He just misses his sister so much because he played with her all the time, Bly said. He was, I think, one of her favorites. Bly went on to say the last 2 weeks had been devastating and heartbreaking for her sons. I just never expected for anyone to get a hold of my heart like she had, Wells said. Because I've tried to guard my heart as much as I can, but she holds my heart, her little hands. I love her with all my heart. I'd do anything to have her back. Bly and Wells said that they wholeheartedly believe someone has Summer and pleaded with whoever that they may be able to let her go. Hold on just a second. Thank you, Pac-Man. And I'm going to put this one up there for you, Pac-Man.
Feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me.
Thank you, Pac-Man. If there's any way that you can find it in your heart to please release her somehow, I don't know how you might do that. I mean, because you're probably scared of going to prison for the rest of your life and everything else, I'm sure, Wells said. So, Wells said that. Bring my baby home, please, Bly said. We really miss her very much. She was the angel, our blessing, the love of our life. Sure, this is what made our world go round. Now, one thing I want to say, well, thank you, Unicorn. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. I hope they did too. Thank you for that. One thing I wanted to say is when I was reading this, and this is what Don says. He says, I mean, because I'm, and then right after that, you're probably I'm scared of going to prison. But he says, I'm, and then changes it to your. Now, whether that's a mess up in the book or what he actually said. Well said, the biggest fear that Summer is being tormented somewhere. I'm just scared that someone is hurting her, Bly said. And there's nothing I can do about it. It smothers me. Bly also touched on a TikTok video that has gained traction on social media of Summer swimming. She said the video was taken earlier on June 15th, the day Summer was first reported missing. Bly said that they were only swimming for about 20 minutes while waiting to pick up a prescription from a drugstore. She said they returned home in the afternoon. Bly was not certain how many hours passed from the time they returned home and Summer disappeared. You know, I really can't tell you all the time details because time gets away from you when you're trying to enjoy yourself, Bly said. Bly addressed the case of her missing sister, which investigators say does not appear to be linked to the case of Summer. When my sister gone missing, I was between Arkansas and Tennessee, Bly said. I don't know all what happened or what did happen, but I hope they find her too and bring her home safely too. Well, yeah, there's nothing that I mean. She disappeared without a trace, Wells said. They haven't found nothing, haven't found a body, nothing. When you see cases like that, that's why I lose hope on Summer, you know. I want to keep hope, but sometimes I just lose hope. When I think maybe we won't never see her again, you know, so I start thinking in the past tense. Sorry, but I'm trying to keep hope. I'm trying to keep my prayers up and all that. Now he talks about True Crime with Don B podcast. In an episode of the popular True Crime with Don B podcast, host Don spoke about a person who could have shed light on the mysterious case of Summer Wells, the 5-year-old girl who vanished from her rural Tennessee home in June of 2021. The person in question is Dudley Ajon, a former co-worker of Summer's father, Don Wells, who has been mentioned in online speculation as possible suspect or accomplice. Exactly, Rocket. I remember him saying this in the beginning. I don't know what to think of this story. Now I just want her home. Me too. Exactly, Luna. According to Don B., who said he had interviewed Dudley Ajon himself, the man had visited the Wells residence and interacted with the family before Summer went missing. However, Don stressed that Ajon had denied any involvement in the case and had cooperated fully with law enforcement. Don also noted that Ajon had a full history of criminal record. Just cause you got a full, yeah. Including drug possession and theft, but none of them were related to violent crimes against children. Mr. Ajon has not been charged or named as a suspect in the disappearance of Summer Wells. He has been interviewed by investigators, as have over 170 people in the case, but there's no evidence to suggest that he played a role in what happened to Summer. Don B's podcast has gained a large following since he started covering the Summer Wells case, which has baffled investigators and sparked intense speculation on social media. Don B has interviewed several people connected to the case, including family members, neighbors, and experts in child abduction and investigation. He has also analyzed the official statement and evidence released by authorities, as well as the rumors and theories circulating online. In the episode featuring Dudley Ajon, Don urged his listeners to focus on facts and avoid spreading unfounded rumors or harassing innocent people. He acknowledged the frustration and sadness felt by many in the community and beyond, but emphasized the importance of letting the investigation run its course and not hindering when false leads or distractions. The truth about what happened to Summer Wells may be hard to accept or understand, but we owe it to her and her family to seek it with honesty and respect. Don B said, "Let's not forget that she is still missing, and every day that passes without answers is a day of agony for those who love her." Dawn Wells and Candace Bly made an appearance on the Dr. Phil show in October 2021 to talk about their missing 5-year-old daughter. Dr. Phil was joined by deception, detection, and body language experts Greg Hartley and Scott Rouse for both parents of the segment. The experts largely agreed with Dr. Phil's observation and conclusion. Hey, Steph B. During the show, Dr. Phil publicly stated that given the timeline, he does not believe that Don or Candace harmed or killed their daughter. He added, where'd it go? He added that he did not think that they did anything like killing or hiding her body. Don appeared to smile slightly at this moment. This thought was echoed by Hartley and Rouse, who also joined Dr. Phil for both episodes. The timeline of June 15th, 2021. Around 7 in the morning, Donna Wells leaves for work, and Candace Wells gets up to get ready for their busy day. Summer was in bed with Donald and Candace that night, and Candace woke her up around 7 that morning. Candace had plans to take her mother to the medical institution for her knee that day, so she had planned to take Summer along and leave the 3 boys at home for the day. Once the 3 leave and grandmother's truck, they head to the medical institute to drop her off. After dropping Grandma off, Candace receives a call from her best friend's son, Hunter. The 15-year-old boy asked Candace to come over and see them while she had free time, so Candace went over and hung out with Hunter and his mother and took Summer along. Candace's mother calls and tells her that she is ready to be picked up, so Hunter asks if he can ride along, and Candace says yes. After picking her mother up, they drop a prescription off at Walgreens, and the store told them it would take anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. for the medication to be ready for pickup. While waiting for the prescription, the bunch head to the local water hole where locals stop for a swim. Hold on a minute, guys. We'll see something. Okay. After retrieving the prescription, where is it at? No. The group said gets out of the truck and puts Summer into a bathing suit and lets her swim for about 30 minutes until his prescription is ready. When Summer's out of the water, they change her into a long sleeve jacket and long pants. I've always wondered why it's hot as it is, and you're going to put her in long pants and a long sleeve jacket. I'll never understand that. I don't understand why. I just won't. I don't guess. After retrieving the prescription from Walgreens, the group stops at Sonic to purchase slushies. Slushies, not food. Slushies. After going to Sonic, the group goes to a grocery store, and Candace and Grandma go inside by themselves for a full grocery shop. Candace was asked where Summer and Hunter were left, and she made it clear the two were in the truck with the truck turned off and the windows up. Okay. After receiving prescription, they went to Sonic, got some slushies. After going to Sonic, the group goes to a grocery store, and Candace and Grandma go inside by themselves for a full grocery shop. Candace was asked where Summer and Hunter were left, and she made it clear that the two were in the truck with the truck turned off and the windows up. Hunter tells the investigators that the two women were in the store for over an hour, while Candace calls Hunter a liar and says they were in the store for about 5 minutes. This is a huge time difference. Well, there's a way to tell, and we'll go back and look at that in a minute. All right. After retrieving the, where does it go? Hunter, nope. After going shopping, the group goes to a shop called the Hippie House and another smoke shop that carries alcoholic beverages. Now, the story is a little unclear from here to me. Hunter tells his mother and authorities that Candace bought him a vape and a twisted tea, which is an alcoholic beverage. He says that they sat by the swimming hole smoking and drinking while they watched Summer swim and videoed. Okay, it's another mess up here. After retrieve, where was it at? The group gets out of the truck and puts Summer into a bathing suit and lets her swim for 30 minutes until the prescription is ready. Once that is over, they put long sleeve jacket and long pants on. And then they go to Sonic. And then they go pick up go to the grocery store. Then they go to the smoke shop in the Hippie Hut. And then they go back to the swimming hole. Now, the story's a little unclear from here to me. Hunter tells his mother and authorities that Candace bought him a vape and twisted tea, which is an alcoholic beverage. He says that they sat by the swimming hole, smoking and drinking while they watched Summer swim and videoed her. So this was after they went and got the medicine and to the hippie shop. So they went back swimming. That's what I'm assuming there. According to Hunter, when the women came back from the grocery shopping, well, you don't have to do that. I figured that out. When the woman came back from grocery shopping, Summer fell asleep against the milk jug. After running all of the errands, they take Hunter home, and his mother comes out to greet them. She usually goes to the car and hugs Summer and says hello to Candace. Candace was treating Hunter's mother very differently this time and was not allowing her to say hello to Summer. Candace says that this was because Summer was sleeping and she didn't want anyone to disturb her. Hunter's mother says that she recalls Hunter being very different that day, and he came home and was extremely quiet and seemed to be traumatized. Hunter went to his girlfriend's house that day and come home to admit to his mother that he had been given alcohol and nicotine. Hunter's mother thought that maybe he was reacting that way he was due to the alcohol, but came to the conclusion that it was not the alcohol. After dropping Hunter off this time, the grandmother and Candace take a video and a picture of the woman of Summer sleeping in the back seat. She was propped up on milk jugs. A lot of people are speculating about this photo. A criminal justice specialist came forward about this photo to give her opinion. The specialist states that she does not believe that Summer is deceased in this photo due to the color of her face and hands. That's not what I'm saying, though. Are they saying that they went? What I'm saying is, hippie grandma, they turned her prescription in. They said it'd be 30 minutes. So they took her swimming for 30 minutes, and then they went, picked up a prescription, went to the grocery store, and then went to the hippie hut where he says that they bought twisted tea and vape, and then they go back because he says in that they go back and watch Summer swim and drink and smoke. That's what I was saying. Hello, Dano. A criminal judge, let's see, the specialist states that she does not believe that Summer is deceased in this photo due to the color of her face and hand. Other people are saying that the fingernail beds on Summer's hands look very purple and consistent with that of a deceased person. The specialist could not determine if Summer was injured or not. After this photo was taken at 3:06, they reached their home, and Candace calls the boys out to take her groceries inside. The boys watch TV after taking the bags inside, and Grandma wants to replant their flowers. Grandma asks Summer and Candace to help her, and Summer agrees to help. After finishing the plants, they all wash their hands, and Grandma gives Summer a piece of candy. Summer then asks her mother Candace to go inside and play with her brother. The camper's about 10 to 15 feet from the house. Candace walks her to the front door and says that she will be back. Candace decided that she wants to go downstairs into the basement to play with her toys and tells her brothers when she goes downstairs, she never comes back up and is never seen again. Candace says that it took her 2 minutes maximum to fix her mother's knee brace and walk back into the house. Candace calls for Summer downstairs and gets no reply. She goes downstairs and the door's open and Summer is gone. Candace goes outside and looks around the yard for her, but she is nowhere to be found. The search starts for Summer around 6:30 on the afternoon of June 15th of 2021. Okay, they only went swimming one time. But did you hear what it said in this book? They went to get the medicine, then went to the grocery store, then went to the hippie hut or Hippie Shack or whatever it is, and to another vape store. And at the vape store, they grab vapes and the twisted tea. And then he says, and then we sat down and smoke and drink while watching summer swim. Huh. All right, now that's all I'm gonna read out of the book for today. But I want to go look for something. Uh, let's see here. All right. Casper. Oh, I believe it. I'd like to know what Candace was wearing the day of when they went swimming. What Candace was wearing. Does it, Hippie Grandma, do you know what she was wearing the day that they went swimming? I don't need to find that. I know. And I wish it did. Dang, I wish it did. Let me see. Yeah, let me see that then. How? Let me see. Let me try something. What was that? 2021? Yeah. Ain't nothing showing up for that. No, he just took stories. He didn't have no interviews. All right, hold on a minute. I'm looking. I'm trying to find photos. So give me just a second. Send me the link, Casper. Can you do that? I can't find a picture one on there. Still pisses me off though, that someone knows and nobody will say anything about what they know. Why y'all gotta tell me I had my camera off? I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. Let me know when you send that, Casper. I got it. Thank you. Give me just a second, guy. Okay. Come on. Casper. I said, do they show what's in the box? Yep, I got it right there. I like. Okay. Hold on just a minute, guys. I'm trying to grab something right quick. Hey, Penny. All right. Sorry about that, guy. Um, but babe, you're messing with a bunch of meth heads, drug dealers, and drunks. They're not going to want to go to jail. So nobody's going to say anything from Ben Hill area anyway. I know people need to say something or something to that effect, but it's not going to happen with that. Hey, Penny Riddle. I know. Yeah, they got so much stuff on them down there, honey. I mean, Candace got shit on Don. Don's got shit on Candace. People got shit on Don and Candace. Well, I am looking for what she was wearing that day. What Candace was wearing the day they were at the swim hole. I need to know what. Yeah, I seen when she got bailed out today, Casper. I need to know what Candace was wearing that day. Lisa, hey girl. Before I get, guys, let me say this. If you want to send a dedication song in tomorrow, for Friday, please do so at white trash bonfire request at gmail.com. Nightbot just put it in there. I've also got it pinned to the top. I know, but I need what I'm saying. I don't believe, like Hippie Grandma, I don't think that was the day that they were there. I mean, it may have been, but I want to make sure. I want to see if they had the same shirt on, because how many people take shirts with them unless they're going to do something? But if you want to get your dedication into somebody for the White Trash Bonfire this weekend, do so at the top of the page there. Cam had a good live. I like watching Cam, but his videos glitch a lot, and I don't know if that's because he's got bad internet or whatever where he's down there. But I'll go look at it. How long ago was it? Be good, Tiny Treasure. Yeah, I want to know what she was wearing, shorts wise, when she went down there to the swim hole with Summer and Hunter. Oh, he's got ADHD. I didn't know that. Okay, I'll go check it out here before Becca goes live because she's going live at 10 or 10:30, something like that. But guys, like I said, Friday is dedication to anyone. You can dedicate any song to anyone, and you can do so through White Trash Bonfire Request. If y'all want to get them done before tomorrow night, midnight, Eastern Standard Time. I've only got 2 in so far, guys. I mean, if y'all don't want to hear music, I'll stop doing it. But if y'all want me to dedicate, I'll do that. Becca goes 10:30. Well, yeah, it don't have to be a dedication, but I figured you might want to dedicate something. It don't have to be a dedication. Dedicate it to yourself. Say, look, I want to hear this song. Dedicate it to me. That's all you got to do. If you could find me that, hippie grandma, I'd be so grateful. Yes, and tomorrow's Tattooed Couple at 10:15, and this one I'm going to let Becca take hold of. She's going to do this one. Thank you, hippie grandma. But guys, hey Dorothy, but I don't want the milk. I don't want the milk jug. I feel Cam had a lot to do. You think Cam had a lot to do with the camp from Canada? Hey, Dorothy. Yeah, I know she had the tank top on in the truck with the milk video, but I was talking about what she was wearing while she was down at the swim hole. I want to see if they match. Oh, his live was related to it. I got you. I'm sorry. I misunderstood you, Lisa. I'm sorry. Can't found a campsite above a well. Would hippie grandma, would that be the one that they was talking about? Some man. Well, thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much. Paper cut Tina. Okay. I love her to death. She hadn't been back over here in a while, and I understand. But thank you for stopping by. And I don't want to say your name because I'm gonna try to say it. So it's Kelly Dayru. If I got it right, put a 1. If I got it wrong, put a 2. But I think it's Kelly Dayru. But what I was talking about is, would that be? I did get it right, Dayru. Good deal. But wasn't that old man that they was talking about that they didn't know his name? Or they did know his name. What was his name? Well, thank you, Kelly. I'm glad somebody's eyes are memories working because mine can't. What's up, Grunt? The Aussie, how are you? I'm doing good, brother. Burning the hell up, but I'm doing good. They said that somebody was camping near the Wells, and I just wonder if that was them, and if it was, can't remember the man's name that they mentioned, and I know they mentioned somebody's name. Good deal. Good deal. I'm glad you're doing all right. And I seen Digger Duck. Is Digger Duck still in here? I just wonder if she made it home yet. She may not have, though. I just want to know if she did, though. Did you make it home, Digger? See, I thought I was thinking something about oh, you got a 9-hour drive coming up? Well, guess what? I seen you yesterday, and you're a very lovely lady. You are a very lovely lady. See, I thought it might have been a Dallas jersey that I seen, but I wasn't for sure. Well, Digger, please drive safe. Please be careful, okay? Yeah, and Ghost Devil is your twin, girl. He is your twin. And I don't want to bring it up anymore, Digger, but I like the way that the service went. Because I like the music that they played for your dad. I do love that. I like the way they done that. Well, I know you do. And I know he misses you. Oh, you're very welcome. I just wish I could have been there, but I love y'all, but I'm not getting on no airplane. That's the one I thought it was, but I wasn't for sure. But I just want to make sure that that's what she was wearing that day. Well, we were with you, but I'd like to have been there with you. Let's see. Come on, guys. 2 more likes. Y'all hit that like button for me 2 more times. Much love to you, Digger. Please drive safe. Okay, Hippie, thank you so much. As soon as you do, yeah. And I love Digger to death, but they'd have to build me a bridge to walk over there because I can swim, but I can't swim that damn good. I ain't swimming from the middle. Well, thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. I mean, I can swim, but I can't swim if I'm in the middle of the ocean. I'm not going to play Jack from Titanic. Because if there's somebody on a boat on a piece of wood and they don't want me up there, then they going in the water. I'm going to get up there. Now, we'll share, but don't say I can't get up there. Ain't happening. And I've never flown. I don't want to. Never have. Never will. What is my preference? James's. Like the button. Oh, and I got your request for Friday night. Hippie Grandma. Yeah, but I'd have to go back because that's, like I said, I can't remember what I done the day before yesterday. Tell them, do me a favor. Like the button.
Like the button.
As James said. Tell them, say, like the button.
And like the button.
He said, like the button, subscribe, and share.
And share with Mom.
I don't know. Put that over. Oh, it's right here. Put that over on my table there. Where's your remote? I mean your yeah.
Not there.
Okay. All right.
I need to do something.
Guess who's giving to who? Thank you, Kelly. That's my grandson. How did that go, Hippie? I wanted to ask you, but I figured if you wanted me to know, you'd have told us. But now that you brought it out, how did it go? You okay? Oh, you have it tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said I had eye surgery today. See, I need eye surgery again. I'm fixing, no. Oh, Rocket. Well, that's great, Casper. Are you sure you want Rocket, though? Well, you be safe going down there. Now, you know Rocket likes leather and whips and chains, right? Absolutely. All right. Good deal. Well, congratulations, Rocket, on being a godmother. And congratulations to you, Casper, for having Rocket as a god sister. You know her differently. Well, I mean, well, yeah. Everybody does. Well, no, they don't. Not everybody knows her different. I seen that. Is that going to be tomorrow, Kelly? I did see that on. I was at work when I seen it come out. I think it was on Bullhorn Betty's where she was reading the some page. But now that one boy that I know, but she'll be your god sister. That one boy that done the interview with JLR, he said he wasn't a suspect, said he just was interviewed. But they mentioned him in there as a suspect. Okay, well, I have to go check that out. But I know that when Bullhorn was reading it, they said that they mentioned his name and said he is a suspect. The two that I can't think of the lady's name now, but the two that lived in that house, they're suspects. And the other two people that lived there when he was living there, and then another guy that's there is a suspect. So I need to go watch Cam and the lab. And I'm gonna watch Becca's too. You think Becca'd know if I Wanda's, yes. You think Becca'd know if I wasn't there? The hot tub guy. Thank you, Pac-Man. I was trying to think of his real name, but the hot tub guy will work. The one that was drinking, I think he was drinking Coors Light in the hot tub. But guys, while we're here, sitting here, hit that thumbs up, hit that, or as Baby James, like the button, share the button, and subscribe the button. Yeah, it was, I know I was still at work when she was reading it. Yes, because it's open panel. So see, guys, she knows. How do you watch two at the same time? I'm lucky to get one in, especially if it's Becca. Yeah, he come in here. He just wanted his phone. I like Bullhorn Betty too. Shirtliff. Was that his name? Shirtliff? I think his name was Shirtliff, wasn't it? The one that was in the hot tub. But now I remember him telling JLR that he wasn't a suspect. I remember him saying that he wasn't a suspect, but in that paper that Bullhorn Betty was reading, he is. You can be everywhere. Would you remember him when he said that though, Casper? He said, JLR. I think JLR asked him something, and he said, "Well, I'm not a suspect. They just wanted to question me." I love you too, babe. Guys, let me ask you a question. Y'all know the book that I'm reading, right? The one that I read to y'all to begin with. Okay. If no, they don't. Oh, they were. Now, if you order something online, okay. Now I'm not saying me because I don't care if he does or not. But I seen somebody today get a copyright strike on here because they read that book, or they showed pictures of the book, or they read book. How can you copyright someone when you own that book? How can you do that? Can somebody tell me that? I know, that's what I'm saying. How can they do that to her? She bought the book. She has a receipt saying that that's her book, even though it's his book. It's a non-copyright book because he's got the things in there that where he got them from. I don't get that, but okay, True Seeker. Juju, hey girl, how are you? Hey, Juju, is it hot down there? I'm doing good. How are you? It don't matter if you it shouldn't matter if you monetize though, hippie grandma, because I paid for the book. It's mine. Ghost Devil's not in here. I haven't seen him. Yeah, it's 90 degrees in the house here right now, and it's almost 10 o'clock at night. Did you win Dumplings scavenger hunt, Juju? Yes. RAC's nasty. Well, congratulations, Juju. All right. Well, now, guys, I'm getting ready to jump off here. But now, if anybody wants to hear some music Friday night, please go over to White Trash. Juju, if you would like to send a song in and dedicate it to somebody, because this week's dedications again, up there's the email pinned to the top. So please go over and put your request in at the bonfire request. Well, my super chats are up. I was getting ready to say, what's a super cat? Well, you don't have to. You can send it to whoever. But thank you. I will take it. That'll be 2 for me. Hippie Grandma found a funny one for me. Thank you, Hippie Grandma. I will play it too. But you can send it right there also. If anybody else likes to listen to music, go over to White Trash Family 22 and look for the same. Look for this this avatar over there. And put you some music in, and I will play it for you. You can dedicate to whoever. You really don't have to dedicate, but that's what I'm going to call it, a dedication. But Kelly, thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And you thank Tina for me for sending you over. And you have a great night. And we'll be on tomorrow night on Tattooed Couple. And like I said, we're going to be talking to. Okay, Casper. Love you too, girl. And that Nightbot shouldn't be on there because I'm not using that PayPal no more. Oh, I didn't take it out of that thing. I forgot what. Oh, we're talking about a murder that happened in the town that Becca used to live in, but it's not the kind of murder you think. If you know what I'm saying. So, guys, let me say this to start out as I end the show. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so in the Cash App. You do not have to. It's not required. The only requirement is you come in here, hang out, and have a good time. You can do super chats. That's not required either. You don't have to, but they're there. The only requirement is you come in here and hang out and have a good time. Also, please go over and check out Becca because she's going live at 10:30. Also, don't forget, send your requests in for Friday. And then Saturday night is the Rush concert. And this week we'll be picking another one, and hopefully it's Motley Crue, because Casper's been dying to hear Motley Crue. And hopefully we'll get Motley Crue. But this week it's Rush. So you guys have a good night. I love you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being here, because if it wasn't for you, we couldn't have all these channels, guys. So I love each and every one of you. Yes. Rest in peace, Mary, because that shouldn't have happened. So guys, be good, be safe. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow. And we never say bye over here. We always say see you, because bye is forever, and we don't want that. So we'll say see you and peace.